Hey guys, it is I, Kuroninja, and since it's the Kuroninja series 10-year anniversary, the time has come to talk about the Flowery Kunoichi team. You might already know that the Flowery Kunoichi team is one of my favorite Sentai teams, and after 10 years, it's time to give my thoughts on all 5 of them individually. So now with that out of the way, let's begin. Flower Ninja Suiren is the first female Green Ranger in all of Super Sentai. You might already know that she's my least favorite member of the Flowery Kunoichi team, but that's only because I like the other members more. Other than being the first female Green Ranger in all of Super Sentai, even before Q Ranger, there's nothing much to say about her. Remi Hoshikawa is the Yellow Ranger of the 5 men who specializes in music. She has a very similar appearance to Sakura, the Pink Ranger of the Flowery Kunoichi team. Another notable thing about Sakura is that she had the most dialogue in Kaku Ranger, and she's also the first Pink Ninja Ranger in Super Sentai, around 20 years before Kasumi became the Pink Ranger of her team. However, I don't think Sakura is an interesting member of the Flowery Kunoichi team, especially when compared to the next 3 on this list. Out of all the members of the Flowery Kunoichi team, Ayame is the one I've known the longest. She has been around since the beginning of Kuroninja, and she's also one of my favorite Blue Rangers in Super Sentai for that reason. When I first watched Kaku Ranger, it was Ayame who got my attention first, and she might even be the reason why a lot of my favorite Sentai Rangers are blue. Another thing to know about Ayame is that she's the leader of the Flowery Kunoichi team. I know some of you must be surprised that I ranked Yuri higher than Ayame, but while Ayame has admirable leadership skills, Yuri has the most fighting spirit. She's also the first female Orange Ranger in Super Sentai. Out of everyone in the Flowery Kunoichi team, I think that Yuri is the most underrated member. Not a lot of people talk about her compared to the other members of the Flowery Kunoichi team, but she isn't just the first female Orange Ranger in Super Sentai, because as of 2025, she is the only female Orange Ranger in Super Sentai other than Lupin Yellow. Before we go into the number 1 spot, I'd like to give an honorable mention to Flower Ninja Gabara, who appeared in the Kaku Ranger Act 3 special. Gabara is different from the other members of the Flowery Kunoichi team, as her loyalty is not with Daimao or Gashadokuro, but rather with the leader of the new generation yokai, Sanmoto Gorozaimon. This means she's not a member of the original Flowery Kunoichi team. I don't find Gabara as interesting as the original Flowery Kunoichi team though. And now, it's time for the number 1 spot. Now that I think about it, you probably knew what's coming. I have made it no secret that Ran, the Purple Ranger of the Flowery Kunoichi team, and the very first Purple Ranger in all of Super Sentai, is my favorite member of the Flowery Kunoichi team. Actually, she's not just my favorite member of the Flowery Kunoichi team. She's my favorite character in Ninja Sentai Kaku Ranger. As the number 1 fan of the very first Purple Ranger, it's unfortunate that to this day, people still think either Wolzard or Geki Violet are the first Purple Ranger in Super Sentai. If you don't think Evil Ranger should count, then Wolzard shouldn't count because he's an Evil Ranger, and he became red when he turned good. And even then, I have made a whole theory about how Ran is not evil, even though she's in an evil Sentai team. I have watched and reviewed the entirety of Kaku Ranger, and I have even addressed the possible counter-evidence, so my theory still stands. Say whatever you want, but remember, you can't spell Ranger without Ran. Anyway, that is my list for the top 5 Sentai Rangers in the Flowery Kunoichi team. But that is all I've got for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, I have nothing to do with Kuroninja.